Hey, what's up, y'all? And well, it's time to make my picks for the college football playoff first round and some other games also. So all of these picks will run. They will run through through next Thursday, the 26th. So anyway, so we're going to start with tomorrow night. We got the 10 seed Indiana at the 7 seed Notre Dame. Of course, remember first round playoff games are played at the home stadiums. So Indiana at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a 7-point favorite, and I do think Notre Dame wins, and I'll take them to cover the 7. I mean, guess Indiana has played a weak schedule, but I mean they deserve to be here. 11-1 is 11-1, right? Just the one loss to Ohio State. Of course, Notre Dame 11-1, but they lost to Northern Illinois. But that is irrelevant. I do think that Notre Dame is just the better team, the more talented roster. This will be the second toughest team Indiana has played, and you know how they did when they ran up against Ohio State. So they just got out talented. So I think it's been a great run for Indiana, but I think that the Cinderella story ends here. Anyway, next, how about the 11 seed SMU at 6 seed Penn State? Penn State is an 8.5-point favorite, and yes, I am going to go with Penn State and the 8.5 points. I think that SMU is not going to be able to match the physicality of Penn State. I just don't think they're going to be able to match with Penn State on the lines of scrimmage. With this still being a group of 5 roster. The roster really hasn't been overturned yet. So so I'm going to take Penn State. Anyway, let's see next. How about Clemson, 12 seed at 5 seed Texas. Texas is a 12-point favorite. I do think Texas wins, but I think Clemson can keep it close. I'll say that they cover the 12. I wanted to pick Clemson, because I don't like Texas, or the fact that they were given such an easy schedule. I want to say that Texas are frauds, but they'll still beat Clemson. Amafa is going to be out for this game, and then the second string running back is also going to be out for this game. I do think that Texas has a really good defense. though I do, like Klubnik better than Ewers. But I mean, a quarterback is not the whole team. So I'm gonna have to go with Texas. Anyway, next, how about 9 seed Tennessee at number 8 seed Ohio State? Ohio State is a 7.5 point favorite, and yeah, I mean, there's gonna be at least one upset in these first round playoff games, and I think that Tennessee will beat Ohio State. I think that Tennessee is going to to break the narrative that SEC teams can't play up north. I think they're gonna break that narrative from the Ohio State man. I know it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be in the 20s, but it gets cold in Tennessee too. I remember when we went to Pigeon Forge for the Slob Olympics 2 years ago, and it snowed. Yes, first weekend in March, and it snowed. So I mean, it gets cold down in the South too. But anyway, with what else? With that being said, I do like Tennessee's defense and Tennessee's run game with Dylan Sampson. Michigan beat Ohio State in the shoe, and whatever Michigan can do, Tennessee can do better. Ryan Day can't beat the SEC. So yeah, Tennessee's winning this game. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyway, I have a good feeling that Nico is gonna play good. Well, he'll play good enough anyway. Take care of the ball, Will Howard will probably throw a couple of picks if they can't run the ball. So yeah. Okay, next, how about okay, I'm also going to pick these FCS playoff semifinals. We do have South Dakota State at North Dakota State, and for some reason, South Dakota State is a 3-point favorite, but I'm gonna go with North Dakota State because it's North Dakota State. They've been the premier program in the FCS over the last 10, 15 years. Won all those national titles. So it's North Dakota State. So I'll take them to upset South Dakota State at home. Next, got South Dakota State at Montana State. Montana State is an 8-point favorite. Now, Montana State looked really dominant in their playoff game last weekend. I did watch. What did I? I can't remember, but yeah, I just know that Montana State steamrolled Idaho, and South Dakota State kind of struggled with UC Davis a bit. So I think I am gonna go with Montana State and the 8 points. And Montana State is undefeated, by the way. So let's see. Next, we got Georgia Southern and San Jose State. That'll be tonight. Actually, tonight at 7. It's the New Orleans Bowl. And Georgia Southern is a 4-point favorite. And of course, I'm going to go with Georgia Southern because they're the in-state team. I mean, yeah, I like Georgia Southern. I do. Know some people who went there, so yeah, I'm gonna take Georgia Southern and those 4 points. Next, how about Friday games at noon? You got Ohio State, Jacksonville State. I think this is the Cure Bowl. Ohio is a 5-point favorite, but you know what? I'm actually gonna go with Jacksonville State with the upset. I mean, I really like their quarterback, Tyler Huff. Not so much for his throwing, but for his his running. I mean, he's like a white Jalen Milroe. I mean, he can run around. He ran for almost 200 yards in that Conference USA title game against Western Kentucky. Yeah, I did watch some of that game. And then also Trey Stewart, running back, is a beast. 1,600 yards on the season. He had 200 against Western Kentucky. So, and I mean, Ohio's quarterback is named Patrick Navarro. He can run around too, so it should be a good matchup between the two running quarterbacks. But I'm going to go with Jacksonville State with the upset. All right, next, how about Tulane and Florida in the Gasparilla Bowl, and Florida is a 10-point favorite, and I think Florida is going to dog walk Tulane. I mean, Florida has all the momentum going into this game. They've won 3 in a row. That included big upsets against LSU and Ole Miss. Meanwhile, Tulane is on a 2-game losing streak. So lost to Memphis and then got blown out by Army in their conference championship. So I'll take Florida and those 10 points. Anyway, next, how about Coastal? Right, so moving on these the Monday games. You've got Coastal Carolina and UTSA. This is the Bahamas Bowl. No, it's not the Bahamas Bowl. It's the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Yeah, Coastal Carolina and UTSA. UTSA is a 10-point favorite. I guess I will go with UTSA to win, but I think Coastal Carolina will cover the 10. Next, how about we got the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, Northern Illinois at Fresno State, and NIU is a 3-point favorite, and I'm gonna go with NIU in those 3 points. They beat Notre Dame, so that's why I'm gonna go with NIU. Anyway, Next, we got the Hawaii Bowl on Christmas Eve. We've got South Florida at San Jose State. San Jose State is a 3.5-point favorite. I am going to pick, San Jose State because they have the best wide receiver in the country, Nick Nash, who should have won the Biletnikoff, not Travis Hunter, but anyway. Plus, San Jose State being closer to Hawaii, they've got a lot of Samoans, or not Samoans, I mean Polynesians. I think that's like, Hawaiian type people. So they should win this game. Okay, anyway, next, we've got, right, this will be Thursday, right, day after Christmas. We got 3 more bowls. We got Pittsburgh and Toledo. This is the bowl. Yeah, I forgot what bowl this is, but yeah, I mean, both teams are 7-5, but I mean, a Power 4 7-5 is not the same as a Group of 5 7-5. So I am gonna go with Pitt. I know the season ended on a 5-game losing streak after they started 7-0, but it's Toledo. I think they're gonna break their losing streak, so I'll take Pitt and the 7 points. Let's see. Next, how about we have Rutgers versus Kansas State in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Kansas State is a 7-point favorite, and I'm just gonna go with Kansas State. I mean, like that running back they got, that DJ Giddens. And I mean, Avery Johnson, quarterback, he can be good. He can be good sometimes. So I guess I'll take Kansas State in those 7 points. Anyway, and now last one, we got the 68 Ventures Bowl, Arkansas State versus Bowling Green. Bowling Green is a 7-point favorite, and I'm gonna go with Arkansas State. I'm gonna go with the Fighting Butch Joneses. Of course, you remember our buddy, Butch Jones. Lyle, former Tennessee coach. The whole, champions of life and brick by brick. 5-star hearts. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Butch Jones and Arkansas State to upset Bowling Green. Anyway, yes, on the money line. So, but anyways, that's gonna be it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I will see y'all again